Welcome to Thanksgiving Pro Tips Part 2. In Part 1, we talked about the all important step of creating your menu. This menu may not be the final version, but at least you have a general idea of what you want to serve your guests when it comes to Thanksgiving. You may make some additions or subtractions between now and the big day, but we have a basic idea of how we want to approach it. As I said before, no Thanksgiving dinner comes together by accident. It takes preparation. So now that we have our menu, the next step is for us to create our ingredients/shopping list.
Here we have a list of a lot of common things that you'll need no matter what you're cooking. Go with the heavy duty aluminum foil, not the cheap stuff. Get lots of different broth, chicken, beef, and even some vegetable broth. If recipes call for milk and buttermilk, get both. Keep it simple on yourself. Make sure you get salted and unsalted butter, and also make sure you have some vegetable oil and olive oil on hand. So I pretty much shared a recipe from each different category from our menu. Feel free to pause and take a look at how I have this organized. You do not have to do it on a computer like I did, but I did it so you can read my handwriting. So as you can see, I don't really have measurements except for counts of things like number of eggs, the size of the turkey, and a couple of other small measurements. But it's more about identifying what the ingredient is instead of how much. And the reason why we want to know what it is because we're going to go to our cabinet and double check to see which of these things we can check off our list before we even go to the store. Don't be like me years ago when I would always double up and buy extra ingredients because I wasn't sure if I had it at home or not, and I didn't want to run the risk of leaving the store without something I really need.
So there you have it. Some guidelines on how to create a ingredient/shopping list for your Thanksgiving dinner. It's important to start working on this list early because you may have to visit several stores to get everything you need. The real OGs have been picking up small items since September or October, one at a time, so that they can make sure that they have everything they need. So even though we've still got a couple of weeks until Thanksgiving, I guarantee you that those supplies and those shelves are going fast. So the sooner you create this list, the sooner you can start making those trips to the store. And one last thing I want you to know, as meticulous as you are, no matter how much you plan, you're still going to have to go to the store for something you forgot on Thanksgiving Day. So make sure you know what grocery store is actually open on Thanksgiving. And don't worry, don't feel bad if you have to make that extra trip on that day. It happens to the best of us. See you next video.